Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I will be casting a 3 versus 3, 3 human versus 3 insane AI players. So, this is one of the harder maps to play against AI on, to play co-op against the AI, because as you can see, all 3 players are connected. So, it's a little bit harder to harass. All 3 bases are like one single mega base. So if you try to harass one base and all the units are there, it's hard to harass the other base, which is really not too far away, and there's no obstacles to get from one to the other. And I was playing with 2 really good players, and this our teammate Ken, he is showing you that it is possible to effectively cannon rush on insane AI, even if you can't completely wipe out the zerg opponent. It is effective to. It is possible to wipe out their drone line, limit their resources and their ability to really do anything. In fact, he gets this stupid AI drone count down to just 1, and that one drone had less than 50 minerals, so they wouldn't have been able to make any more workers, except that the one drone survives. Even later when we add banshees to the mix, somehow that one drone survives the banshee assault as well. And so player 5 here, Insane AI, he hung on by just a thin thread throughout this game, but I'm not sure he ever really made any troops during the whole game. Usually it is difficult to cannon rush on Insane AI, whether it's zerg or not. Really any opponent's difficult to cannon rush on Insane AI, but it is easier to cannon rush other players. So meanwhile, here I am coming along with just one Reaper to do some minor harassment. I figured it would be a good time while the armies are all over here gathering to try to kill this cannon line. I thought I'd add a little bit of distraction here by taking down some probes. There's a nice ledge right here, and if you know the army's not around, you can just sit right here, and here comes the army, but you can just hop back and forth like this, and this is kind of just the basic 101 on how to defeat any cooperative computer opponent. Basically, just want to hit and run, and the AI is kind of stupid. It will just continually run back and forth between their base and your base while you're harassing. And usually you need more than one Reaper to really get their army to come attack. I'm not sure why they send the army in instead of the probes. Usually they'll just send the probes after you if it's just one Reaper, and the army will ignore you and continue to attack. But if you have 2 or 3 Reapers and you're starting to kill a lot of probes, then the army will come back for sure. So meanwhile, this cannon line is still here, and this one drone is quite the survivor. He's just out of reach. Had this cannon, perhaps, I don't know if it was possible, been put right there, maybe be game over for player 5, which would be really nice to take out one of the 3 right away. Though he is pretty much out of the game. If you look at his resources, he has just no minerals, and he spawns these drones one by one, but they just keep getting killed because of course the computer will is actually queued to this mineral here, so that's in range of the cannons. And meanwhile, we've got Joko here. He's making some banshees, which are going to be real nice support against these roaches, which cannot hit the banshees, of course. So the banshees are going to come in here with only one queen to worry about, really. And meanwhile, my Reaper harassment is growing larger and killing more of his units. I usually have a proxy build, 3, or you really only need 3, but here I have 4 barracks all making Reapers, and I don't have the speed upgrade yet, but I'm planning to get it as soon as I build this factory. And here's my actual base. It's pretty far away, so at least I'll have either my base or my barracks if I get attacked. And here's our little defenses. Basically, you just want to build some forward buildings. You don't even have to really block in if you don't want to, but just so you know when the computer is coming, because if you know when he's coming, that's when you want to hit. And it doesn't hurt to build a supply depot out here or a pylon out here, even further in front of your important stuff, just because 100 minerals, it's all it costs for you to know exactly when to attack, and you'll be completely safe for the most part. So you can see these Reapers. I upgrade my Reapers because actually the D8 charge will do a whole lot more damage when you upgrade them. It doesn't just go up by 1, it goes up by like I think maybe 10%. So it goes up by about 3 or more. And so if you get those upgrades, those little bombs they throw start to do a whole lot of damage. Against Insane AI, they are going to take out your cannons eventually. They're that good. They're good enough. They'll figure it out. They'll get enough troops. They'll come in here and they'll have what it takes to get rid of your cannons eventually. So it's a bad idea to sit around here all day. You need to build something else while you've got your cannons going, and that's what our teammate here is doing. He's got a expo. He's planning on building some more troops, and hasn't done much of it yet, I guess, but he kind of knew we were going to win this one, I guess, from what me and Jocko were already doing. Here's the big army. It's pretty close by, but and these Colossus can see over this ledge, so the ledge advantage now is a little bit taken out of the picture. Here I just decided to go ahead and attack to see if I could kill a base or 2. I end up not being able to do much. I think all these Reapers get wiped out.